Hello Cancerians, this is Love from Magic 101. I'm here to be giving you guys a reading from mid to end September, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Your overall energy right here is long-term vision. It says, for the immortal soul, this life is like a single pencil point in a long line of many lives, with dots extending to infinity. If we are unable to see the larger picture of life beyond the present circumstances, we have missed the point. So I'll say that again. If we are unable to see the larger picture of life beyond the present circumstances, we have missed the point. So life is beyond your own emotion. Life is beyond your own perspective. There's inside, outside, left side, and right side. And if you're only seeing on one angle, then you're going to miss some freedom that you can attract to your life by seeing a bigger picture than just what you're going through right now. You're going to make yourself miserable. Let's see for the Cancer. Too many cards. So how do they perceive love? How do the Cancers perceive love? Okay, you have the Hangman, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So you're very talkative in the beginning. You like talking about different things that you're interested in, about how you should start a new relationship. But you always establish the aces first, so the new beginnings, you always establish this before you make a decision. How is this person going to be towards me? How are they going to communicate? How are they going to establish their own boundaries? Which is why the Hangman, which is Piscean, is the first card. This is uncertainty. This is confusion. This is illumination. So the illumination comes from the conversation. And then, so for example, if you're connecting with a Piscean, then it'll take this Piscean a while to see if they want to commit themselves or not. And they'll make that decision within the first month or the first 2 months. Can be with a Taurus as well. Okay, and you have the Ten of Wands. There's healthy boundaries upon when you talk about what's worrying you. If the situation is pointless or if it's worth talking about. So what is worth talking about to you? Is problems worth talking about? In some cases, but it's to resolve them. And to let go of it. Let's see, how do they act in love? So you have the Four of Swords, so you want to be stable-minded in relationships. Your third eye is open. You're seeing the bigger picture of what is outside of you now. Because in a relationship, there's no longer one person anymore. You got to look at the other person too, and yourself, and keep yourself in check. So let's see, how do they act in love? The Seven of Cups, confusion, not ready to make a decision, the Judgment, and the Eight of Wands. So you're always confused about starting new beginnings. You're always anxious about starting new beginnings. You're not afraid to speak what's on your mind though now, because the Judgment is there. So this is a type of criticism or constructive criticism that you want to give other people. But make sure you check yourself too. Because you don't know what you're beginning. You don't know what you're talking about. Because you're in an emotional confusion. When you're in emotional fogginess, or if you're in emotional confusion, you don't know what you're talking about. So find ways to address it. It's like a scientific project. You need your opening, your statements to back it up. You need your resolution, your conclusion, and other self-explanatory events. So like it needs to be organized. That you could be learning that from either yourself or somebody else, but you know, I'm seeing some foggy energy in here with you. But what do the Cancers want in love? What do they want in love? The Two of Cups, the Four of Wands, wow, the Hierophant, and the World card. That is beautiful. So you want commitment, you want travel, you want excitement, exciting conversations. I feel like you do talk about some travel and things in moments of confusion. So Cancer, as long as you know that if something goes wrong, you don't have anything to prove, then you'll feel better. You won't be in that emotional confusion anymore. But in your heart, you know that you want a friendship. You know that you want a relationship. You know that you want stability. You want a new home. You want to have your own house. You want marriage. The Hierophant, this is marriage. This is commitment. This is higher knowledge. This is lesson learning. This is outside of yourself. But you're going to learn that through communication with the Judgment and the Ace of Swords. But here with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the World card, so you don't need to talk about happy-go-lucky things when things are bad. Because you can't put a band-aid on something and expect it to breathe. You don't have anything to prove. You know, let things cool down, talk about it if you need to, or leave it alone if you need to, and that's it. Then it's done. So Cancer, this is all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. I really hope this helped you out or helped you see a greater perspective. Peace and love.